Me and my colonoscopy. The day before you go in for a colonoscopy, you have to fast for 24 hours. This means no food except for some clear jello. Now I ask you, when's the last time you had any clear jello? Do they even sell it anymore? Fortunately though, I found some old Knox gelatin in the cupboard. It was so old, it was probably left there by Henry Knox on his way to Boston with those 17 cannons. Then there's the 8 liters of electrolytes you have to drink over the course of the day. By 9 o'clock at night, you're almost totally cleansed. However, you're not totally cleansed until you have 2 enemas a half an hour apart. Then you're totally cleansed. And at that point, everything goes right through you. In fact, you're so cleansed that even guys have to sit down to pee and keep reminding everyone to keep the toilet seat down. Do you think they'll ever learn? So on the day of the operation, I show up at the hospital 2 hours early as instructed. They bring me into my own private little room and tell me to prepare. That means disrobing and putting on one of those fashionable hospital johnnies. You know, the kind that tie from behind at your neck and from behind your waist. Well, trying to tie one of those johnnies is like trying to tie your shoelaces by looking into a mirror. And now I know why they tell you to show up 2 hours early. After many attempts, including getting my finger cut in the loop, I finally had success. And with only minutes to go, I look out the window and realize I'm in a lot of trouble when I see the doctor drive up in a Roto-Rooter van. So now I'm lying on the table and the doctor comes into the operating room and starts barking out orders. Lie on your side, bend this knee, keep this leg straight. Then he turns to the nurse and says, get this instrument, get that instrument, do this, do that, stand here, stand there, one order after another. And I'm thinking to myself, oh, this doctor obviously has a military background. Probably was a rear admiral. So they give me a mild sedative to calm me down. And then all of a sudden I see these bright lights all over the place. And I think to myself, sweet Jesus, I've gone over to the other side. Only to realize that the doctor has strapped one of those ultra-high light bulbs to his forehead. You know, the kind that looks like a miner's cap. Well, I just hope he doesn't have tunnel vision. And the last thing I say to him before I go completely under is, remember, Doc, I've got dibs on any gold you find deep down in there. Afterwards, in the recovery room, I think to myself, I really shouldn't be too hard on this doctor. When you stop and think what he does for a living every day, I mean, like, what's he gonna say when he comes home and his spouse asks him, hi, honey, how was your day? It's not like he's gonna say, you know what, sweetie? The strangest thing happened today. I saw reruns of the Three Stooges in HD. Well, anyway, I'm glad to report everything was fine and I'm good for another 10 years or 10,000 miles. Thank you.